I think a mission statement for any company, but especially independent record labels, is a really important thing to have. And today I want to show you how quickly and easy it is for you to create one. Why should you have one? Well, I think they help you stay on track. I think they help you focus your brand, not just for you and the people you work with, but the artists on your label as well. And most importantly, the fans who come to you for a specific reason. So today, I'm going to really quickly show you how to make one. I'll give you an example of a couple. And I'm also going to put some of these like instructions, like basically the template on how to do it at otherrecordlabels.com/mission. And also, if you click this or do this, whatever, to the QR code, I've put together a little template for you, just to kind of like a little questionnaire that you can fill out so that you can super easily create a mission statement. What is a mission statement? Well, it's kind of like this mini little sentence, whether it's internal or external, meaning you put it on your website or you just keep it for the people who are involved with your label. That's totally up to you. It's just like a sentence that says, this is what we do and what we are doing and what we're going to do more of. A mission statement, even though the word mission statement, the statement word, let's get rid of that, because to me, if I were to say Detroit's newest hip hop label, that literally is a statement, but it's not a mission, right? We're not stating our mission. We're just stating what we are. That's a problem. So we're going to fix that. A mission statement is an active statement. Just to say you're Detroit's newest hip hop label is just a declaration. That's just an observation. It's cool. That's great. But it's nothing that will get people excited or help you create parameters for what you create and what you release as a record label. And that's why I think record labels are essential, is because they help give you these guardrails so that when opportunities and initiatives and new artists and new releases come your way, you put them through this filter. I mean, think of like a pasta strainer, right? The mission statement catches only what is relevant to your record label as determined from when you launched or when you built the label. Okay, so let's say I had this mission statement that says to produce all organically created lo-fi chill music on high-quality cassette-only releases to the modern cassette collecting community. That's like word salad, but you heard it. Okay, now an artist comes to me and says, hey, we want to do a vinyl release. Well, that's cool, and maybe that works for them. Maybe that works in partnership with another label. But if you go back to that mission statement I just said, to produce all organically created lo-fi chill music on high-quality cassette-only releases. Well, that just doesn't work. Now, what if that same artist said, hey, we want to do a box set, a cassette box set of all of our old releases before we came to this label? Great, that works. That fits within our mission statement. So you see what I mean? When we have these opportunities that come our way, or these ideas, we can kind of put it through our mission statement and say, look, we established ourselves as a lo-fi chill using all organic instruments, no digital synthesizers, and we release only on cassette, and it's specifically for the modern cassette collecting culture. That's very, very specific. Now, some of those things don't apply to you. Maybe all of those don't apply to you, but in that example, a record label like that would know what and what not to release. Having a mission statement allows you to put a lot of these decisions through this filter. That's what I like about mission statements. They help you make decisions and navigate your opportunities with clarity. And second of all, they protect your fans in ensuring that they get what they were expecting that they would get from your record label. Okay, very simply, how do we make one? There are 3 simple questions I want you to ask. What, how, who? Let me read you this mission statement, and I want you to tell me if you can guess whose mission statement it is. To create happiness by providing the finest entertainment to everyone, everywhere. Any guesses? It's Disney. That's Disney's mission statement. To create happiness by providing the finest entertainment to everyone, everywhere. So let's break it down, and we're going to do that with the what, how, and who. So let's look at their identity. So the what, to create happiness. The how, by providing the finest entertainment. And the who, everyone, everywhere. Very simple. There's a lot of like kind of difficult, arduous things that record labels need to do to be established and to seem professional and to have all of their ducks in a row, not just creating a mission statement, but also managing your record label's royalties. And that's where today's sponsor comes in, Infinite Catalog. Infinite Catalog is the #1 choice by all of the record labels I've spoke to, all of the labels in our community, all of the incredible indie record labels I follow online. They're big fans of Infinite Catalog for handling their royalties. What does that mean? It's just a beautiful platform, a super easy to use tool that takes all of the revenue you get from sync licensing or from Sound Exchange or CD Baby or DistroKid or Symphonic or Bandcamp. It takes it all and it funnels it and organizes it easily amongst all of the releases and all of the artists on your label. And it keeps everybody in the loop and it makes sure that all of your artists get paid on time. Just go to infinitecatalog.com to learn more. Okay, so now do yours. What, how, who? Let's go back to that fictional cassette one that I said in the beginning, and we'll see if it fits the template. To produce all organically created lo-fi chill music on high quality cassette-only releases to the modern cassette collecting community. What? All organically created lo-fi chill music. That's very specific, right? Or all organically created, meaning we're not using digital instruments or samples. We want to do this all with like real instruments, real music. That's very cool. You don't see that very often. Modern chill music is like a lot of digital samples and a lot of like recreated stuff and synthesizers and stuff. So all organically created with acoustic guitars and a real drum kit or congas and stuff and a real piano. That's very interesting, right? You, as a music fan, you're like, I've never heard that been done before. That would be really cool to hear. So that's the what. How? Well, they're doing it on high quality cassette only releases. So how are you delivering this really cool sound to the fans? It could be the format. It could be just the way that you make this music. Maybe it's all live in studio recorded. Maybe it's via marginalized artists who haven't traditionally had a platform in the music industry. And then who? Who's this for? Well, we said the modern cassette collecting community. So that means that if there are people out there who love vinyl and love collecting vinyl, they may not find a home at our record label. If there are people who don't really like cassettes, don't get cassettes, they just want to stream music on Spotify, that's not really who this club is for. So go somewhere else. Maybe you'll like our music, but really we are being very specific here. So this mission statement is very similar to what we've talked about in the past about having a niche. This is just clarifying the what, how, and who of your record label. It's pretty easy to do. One of my favorite label mission statements, it's not really a mission statement, it's a little bit more of a slogan. It was this older record label called This and That Tapes. And the slogan was very simple. It was lo-fi, high fun. Lo-fi, high fun. I loved that. I thought it was so funny. I did an episode about it years and years ago. But it's very cryptic, and that's why it's a bit of a slogan. But I think if you know, you know. And so the what is lo-fi, right? And you know that probably means lo-fi music or lo-fi rock or lo-fi punk or something or lo-fi hip hop. Either way, it doesn't matter. If you hear lo-fi, you as a music fan, if you're into that tape sound, that warble sound, that distortion, that kind of stuff, you know what that means, right? What about the how? Well, that's the high fun. So lo-fi and then high fun, meaning they don't take themselves too seriously. This isn't pretentious music. This is about sharing music, doing it whatever way possible. It implies a bit of a DIY nature. And the who is the people who like those two things put together. If you like non-pretentious music, if you like having fun, if you like just enjoying music and having music elevate your life experiences, specifically through lo-fi music and DIY music and unheard of bands, obscure music, then this place is for you. So this is just an example that a mission statement, and again, that's a little bit more of a slogan, lo-fi, high fun, but it doesn't have to be that long word salad that I created. It can be something more basic, more simple. Now, I found one online that I thought was interesting. I just Googled record label mission statement, this label called Small Step Records, and I like it a lot. There's a lot of things I like in it, but it's interesting because according to my template, it's missing just one element, and that's okay. That's just my rules. It's not their rules. But here's what the mission statement was: a nonprofit indie label promoting pop punk, easycore, ska, and emo artists. I wanted to use this as an example because I think that it really fits into this template minus one of the three questions. So that what is pop punk, easycore, ska, emo. That's very clear and that's good. The how is the nonprofit element, which means they deliver their art in some sort of charitable fashion, that they are not profit driven, that they're not capitalist, that they are focused on doing right by the artists and making music accessible and affordable. That how is very attractive to music fans and to other artists. Now, in my opinion, it's the who that I think they could have highlighted here in the mission statement, which is just people who like those things. A nonprofit indie label promoting pop punk, easycore, ska, and emo artists to a community of fill in the blanks, to like the people, the fans of 2000s Americana or American indie alternative or whatever. You kind of just fill in the blanks so that a music fan reads that on your website or on the bio of your Instagram or on your Bandcamp profile. They read that and they go, that's me. I like that. Hey, that's me. I like the what, that type of music. I like the how, that format or the way that people consume music or the way that music's created. And the who sounds a lot like me. And so that's the purpose of a mission statement. It's not only to help us stay in line and to stay focused as a business, but also to help your fans say, yes, that's me. I made up a mission statement for a record label that I would want to exist. Listen to this. First time vinyl pressings of digitally recorded new age jazz for fans of 90s adult contemporary elevator music. That's so bizarre. I love elevator music. I don't know why. Maybe because when I was growing up, it was the music that everyone hated, Muzak. So maybe it's like a little counterculture now, but I love it. And so that label doesn't exist. That mission statement doesn't exist. But if it did, I'd be so attracted to it. What? Digitally recorded new age jazz, like those digital e-pianos? How? First time vinyl pressing. So this music came out in the 90s when vinyl wasn't super popular. It was mostly released on CD. So that's really cool. And then who? Fans of 90s elevator music or like adult contemporary, like, Michael Bolton, Kenny G, whatever. I don't know if that exists. If you know that exists, please let me know. And I'll buy their records. But that's, you get the point. Just a bonus tip here. Make sure you start your mission statement with a to instead of an a. And it doesn't have to be that. But the point is that this should be an active statement. It shouldn't be just a declaration of that's what we are, or that's what we did, but it really should sound like a verb. It should sound like it's something that you are doing on a constant basis. It should sound like a train that's moving that people want to hop on. Okay, that's a lot of homework for you, but it's super easy to create a mission statement for your record label, and I hope you do. Just go to otherrecordlabels.com/mission, and I'll put the notes from today's episode, but you can also download my template. It's a free template you can download. If you're on our mailing list, you probably already got it, but it's a free template you can download that will help you just kind of fill in the blanks and create your own mission statement. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments if you did. And another shout out to our friends at Infinite Catalog for sponsoring today's video. Go to infinitecatalog.com to have them handle all of your record label's royalties.